What's happening to Daddy right now?
He just started getting his clothes taken off and getting a massage.
What do you think? You want one next?
No thanks. Definitely not.
Walking the walls is probably, I don't know if it's my favorite thing, but pretty darn close.
One of the cooler things. It's like a big defensive wall that was built around the city to protect it from pirates because it kept getting attacked by pirates over and over again. And the walls all still stand and they're massive and there's even a fortress that you can go visit.
Hold on.
After a relaxing morning, we're heading out to go to see La Popa, which is a monastery, and apparently the views from there are incredible. It's
Fantastic.
outstanding and fantastic and gorgeous. Check this out. Look, check out that view of the city. We're not even at the best part yet. What do you say, kid? It's pretty special, eh?
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right. Let's go inside.
Cartagena, I always say it wrong. Cartagena has a beautiful skyline.
We looked up really good restaurants in Cartagena, and one of the recommendations that came up was Espiritu Santo, which means Holy Spirit restaurant.
We went to this restaurant called Espiritu Santo. And there was like chicken soup. It was like chicken, like the real chicken broth, and it has like potatoes and carrots, and it was chicken, and it was homemade. Like it was homemade. Mom's. It's so good. It's all fresh and homemade. And
It is good. Look at all our waters. We have a lot of water. What do you eat, Gabby? Fish?
No, I already ate fish. Fish was amazing. I'm eating steak now.
Had a cone, salad, lots of meat. Arroz con coco, coconut rice. Oh, and this is some kind of a like traditional Colombian plate with all sorts of different things. Beans, meat, avocados.
I did.
The fried fish was incredible.
Best fried fish I ever had. Oh my goodness. And what I like about Espiritu Santo is that it's like a local place.
It was filled with locals.
Yeah, you can still see the occasional tourist, i.e. our family of 7, but it was mostly just filled with locals, really good, cheap prices.
Yeah, we were not disappointed. That turned out to be one of our absolute favorites, and we had to keep going back. It was so good.
Oh yeah, I felt the spirit moving from the very beginning. I did.
We just finished working for a little bit, so now it's time to go explore the old city.
I don't know. It doesn't say that in my guidebook. I'm sure it'll be good. We broke down and got a ride in a carriage because we were tired of walking around.
Why not?
Because why not? It's like not that bad. It's less than $20. We don't know how long it's gonna last, but that's okay. We'll ride in style for a little while.
It was fun. The streets are so gorgeous, and it was just a cool way to see all the beautiful architecture and colors and
Yeah. And it was like the sun was just beginning to set, so a golden hour was beginning, and it was actually a lot cooler than I thought it would be.
to go scuba diving since I was 7, so it was 2.5 years ago. We were in a mastermind, and all my friends and my big sister got to get their diving license, and I was really disappointed that I couldn't go. I was too young. The time had come, and I'd grown up enough, and I didn't have to wait too long, and it just made me feel excited. It's my celebration.
It's your celebration. Woo! We're going diving. Woo!
The color of the sea.
Yeah.
When we got to the dock, I was starting to get really nervous. So to try to prevent that, I was trying to use humor of talking about ways we could die, which I don't think Mommy appreciated very much. Oh, come on, 30 feet isn't necessarily enough to kill you anyway. 9 might be. But it did help a lot for me. And we got on, and you could tell by Mom's expression that she was really getting frightened. We just rode on the boat ride for a little while, and then we went to the water.
Giant step, looking forward. Go. Woo! Giant step, jump.
So when I started going in the water, at first it was just fear that I felt and uncomfortableness. When I finally got under there, it wasn't as much as seeing like a photo and seeing something beautiful. It was more being in another dimension. The colors were different, the plants looked different, everything felt different in a really incredible, exhilarating way. When I saw the coral and the fish, all the different kinds of fish and the colors, it was just pretty. The first dive was exploring, going into the coral, seeing the fish, and then the second dive was the shipwreck.
I was going to ask you if you want to visit the wreck.
Oh, can we see a little bit?
When we got out of the water, I felt kind of excited and happy that I did it, but I also felt sad because it was ended.
How was it?
It was awesome. After my second dive, I felt more confident because I was actually doing it. My feet were hurting. Lots of my parts of my body were hurting. I had water in my eyes and I was super cold. So I felt exhausted, but I felt exhilarated. I was just super excited that I had a good dive.
Okay, now we have a boat ride back into the city.
It can be hard for us to get out as a couple and just have time together, but it's really, really important. So we try to make time for date nights. And so this one particular date night, I mean, we knew that Colombia was famous for its salsa music. So we got inspired and we started researching where we should go. And we found this club that was highly recommended called
Cafe Havana.
Cafe Havana.
It turned out that Cafe Havana didn't even open until 11 o'clock at night. And so we seriously debated not doing that and just being boring.
We didn't know what to do with ourselves, like just walking around town, but we did find some cool things by accident.
Okay, so number one, we walked out and there's in front of this old church, there's all of these people dancing in unison. What would you say, 100 people? I think it ended up being, wasn't it a live Zumba or something?
Zumba that's put on once a week for free and people just make donations. It was super fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, and we found there were street food vendors all around, so we don't even know what we ate.
We just ordered something. We have no idea what it is, but it looks like a lot of cheese and meat and grease and maybe some fried plantains at the bottom.
That looks good.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it.
And then we're gonna go find some salsa. The dancing, not the sauce.
The band arrived in the building at 11.
Yeah.
And that's past our bedtime.
Yeah. We're usually knocking out Z's at that point.
Yeah.
And so we felt like this old fogey couple going out and just trying to keep up.
Keep ourselves awake as all the young people are filtering into the club.
But the thing is, the music was so full of energy.
Yeah, it was really infectious. I loved the two lead singers.
Oh, man.
They just complemented each other so well. They were so fun to watch. We don't even dance, but we just had a blast listening and watching, and it was a good time.
We finally left Cafe Havana at about 12:30 in the morning, which is like crazy for us. But oh my goodness, it was worth every single minute.
It was totally worth it.
And I got a new energy. Like as soon as they got up on the dance floor, I couldn't keep but grinning the entire time.
Shake your booty.
And yeah, I mean, even though we were like stayed firmly planted in our seats for the betterment of humanity, we couldn't help but shake our booty a little bit.
Yeah.
And you kind of can't.
No, you can't help it.
On our last day, we finally got down to the beach to go for a swim. After we were done swimming, this woman kind of accosted Ryan, and she came up to him and started rubbing soapy water all over his neck. And then she ended up kind of forcing him to sit down. She took off his shirt and basically gave him this very weird beach massage. We didn't really know what was going on.
What's happening to Daddy right now? He just started getting his clothes taken off and getting a massage. What do you think? You want one next?
No thanks. Definitely not me.
After Cartagena, we left and went to somewhere that we have been wanting to go since we started traveling for like 6 years.